Hello everyone, welcome to Karma Education. Today we are going to discuss UGC NET Education, June 2025 previous year questions. Now, moving on to question number 77. Question number 77. Which of the following model of interaction analysis assumes that non-verbal communication can be more effective during interaction in classroom? Option 1, Flanders Interaction Analysis. Option 2, R.H. Dave. Option 3, Charles Galloway. Option 4, Malcolm Knowles. Take a few seconds and think about your answer. Alright, the correct answer is option 3, Charles Galloway. Well, Charles Galloway emphasized both verbal and non-verbal communication in classroom interaction. You see, sometimes a smile, eye contact, facial expression, or hand gesture can communicate more effectively than words. Flanders mainly focused on verbal classroom interaction, whereas Galloway highlighted the importance of non-verbal behavior. A quick net point. Charles Galloway equals non-verbal communication. Flanders equals verbal classroom interaction. Malcolm Knowles equals andragogy. Now, let's see question number 78. Question number 78. Malcolm Knowles elaborated the term andragogy in his famous work Dash. Option 1, Adult Education Concept, Theory and Practice. Option 2, The Modern Practice of Adult Education Andragogy versus Pedagogy. Option 3, Theory and Practice of Andragogy. Option 4, Andragogy Education Concept, Theory and Practice. Think carefully. The correct answer is option 2, The Modern Practice of Adult Education, Andragogy versus Pedagogy. Well, Malcolm Knowles is known as the father of andragogy. Andragogy means the art and science of helping adults learn. According to Knowles, adult learners are self-directed, experience-based, and problem-centered. A quick net point. Pedagogy equals teaching children. Andragogy equals teaching adults. Malcolm Knowles equals father of andragogy. Moving on to question number 79. Question number 79. Who has given fourth generation instructional system development model or ISD to represent complexity of educational technology? Option 1, Robert Tennyson, 1995. Option 2, Spector, 2005. Option 3, Hartley and colleagues, 2010. Option 4, David Merrill, 2007. Take a moment. The correct answer is option 1, Robert Tennyson, 1995. Well, according to the official answer key, Robert Tennyson proposed the fourth generation ISD model. This model reflects the growing complexity of educational technology and focuses on learner-centered and technology-integrated learning environments. A quick net point. Robert Tennyson equals fourth generation ISD model. Educational technology frequently asks questions related to instructional design models. Now, let's move to question number 80. Question number 80. Which of the following is not related to the basic 6 components of the ASURE model? Option 1, require learner participation. Option 2, analyze teacher. Option 3, evaluate and revise. Option 4, utilize technology, media and material. Think about it. The correct answer is option 2, analyze teacher. Well, analyze teacher is not a component of the ASURE model. The 6 components are analyze learners, state objectives, select methods, media and materials, utilize media and materials, require learner participation, evaluate and revise. So remember, the model starts with analyze learners, not analyze teacher. A quick net point. ASURE model is an important instructional design model used in educational technology. Now, moving on to question number 81. Question number 81. Which of the following is now true about constructivism theory of instructional design? Option 1, learning is more a matter of going from the inside out. Option 2, learner actively imposes organization and meaning on the surrounding environment and constructs knowledge in this process. Option 3, learner receives information from environment, transforms it in many ways and acquires knowledge that is subsequently stored in memory. Option 4, constructivism has been felt keenly in the world, partly because it seems to contrast with other foundations such as information processing and Gagne's theories. Take a few seconds. The correct answer is option 3, learner receives information from environment, transforms it in many ways and acquires knowledge that is subsequently stored in memory. Well, this statement is more closely related to information processing theory rather than constructivism. Constructivism believes that learners actively construct knowledge through interaction, experience, and meaning making. In simple words, learners are creators of knowledge, not passive receivers of information. A quick net point. Piaget and Vygotsky are major contributors to constructivism. Constructivism equals active learning. Now, let's see question number 82. Question number 82. Who coined the term ex-MOOC in 2012? Option 1, William and Flora. Option 2, Stephen Downes. Option 3, Lane. Option 4, Sebastian Thrun. Think carefully. The correct answer is option 2, Stephen Downes. Well, according to the official answer key, Stephen Downes is associated with the term ex-MOOC. MOOC stands for Massive Open Online Course. Ex-MOOCs are generally structured, instructor-led online courses. Platforms like Coursera and edX largely follow this model. A quick net point. Stephen Downes is closely associated with connectivism and MOOCs. Moving on to question number 83. Question number 83. Which of the following is a part of internal compliance monitoring? Option 1, maintenance of a process for reporting exceptions. Option 2, constant reviewing of the policies and procedures in the organization. Option 3, periodically assessing and reassessing the risk of criminal conduct. Option 4, implementation of the different standards as well as procedures. Take a moment. The correct answer is option 2, constant reviewing of the policies and procedures in the organization. Well, internal compliance monitoring involves continuously reviewing policies, procedures, and organizational activities to ensure proper functioning. Regular review helps identify weaknesses and improve accountability. A quick net point. Compliance monitoring equals review, accountability, and quality assurance. Now let's move to question number 84. Question number 84. The unfreeze, change, refreeze model of organizational development was given by whom? Option 1, Blake, Morton and Bidwell. Option 2, Cummings and Worley. Option 3, Kurt Lewin. Option 4, Michael J. Boyle. Think about it. The correct answer is option 3, Kurt Lewin. Well, Kurt Lewin proposed this famous model of organizational change. The 3 stages are unfreeze, change, refreeze. First, people prepare for change. Then, new practices are introduced. Finally, the new practices become a permanent part of the organization. A quick net point. Kurt Lewin equals change management. Kurt Lewin also contributed to group dynamics and field theory. Now, let's see question number 85. Question number 85. Which of the following is now true about the program evaluation and review technique or PERT? Option 1. It is a network model. Option 2. It is a project management tool. Option 3. It is a statistical tool. Option 4. It is a process-oriented technique. Take a few seconds and think about your answer. Alright, the correct answer is option 4. It is a process-oriented technique. Well, according to the official answer key, PERT is mainly a network-based project management technique used for planning, scheduling, and controlling projects. It focuses on time estimation and coordination of activities. A quick net point. PERT equals program evaluation and review technique. It is associated with project management, planning, scheduling, and network analysis. Excellent. Now, moving on to question number 86. Question number 86. Which of the following is not a stage of follower readiness according to the situational leadership model given by Hersey and Blanchard? Option 1. People who are both unable and either unwilling or too insecure to take responsibility. Option 2. People who are able but unwilling or too apprehensive to do what the leader wants. Option 3. People who are motivated and have appropriate required skills. Option 4. People who are both willing and able to take responsibility and do what is asked of them. Take a few seconds and think about your answer. The correct answer is option 3. People who are motivated and have appropriate required skills. Well, Hersey and Blanchard classified follower readiness mainly on the basis of ability and willingness. Option 3 does not exactly represent the original readiness categories. A quick net point. Hersey and Blanchard equals situational leadership theory. Now, let's see question number 87. Question number 87. Which of the following disability is caused by Fragile X syndrome? Option 1, learning disability. Option 2, intellectual disability. Option 3, visual impairment. Option 4, locomotor disability. Think carefully. The correct answer is option 2, intellectual disability. Well, Fragile X syndrome is a genetic disorder and one of the most common inherited causes of intellectual disability. Children may show developmental delay, learning difficulties, and behavioral challenges. A quick net point. Fragile X syndrome equals intellectual disability. Moving on to question number 88. Question number 88. Which of the following document does not advocate for inclusive education? Option 1. National Policy on Disability, 2006. Option 2. Right to Education Act, 2009. Option 3. Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act, 2016. Option 4. National Education Policy, 2020. This question was officially dropped by UGC NET. Well, all four documents support inclusion and equal educational opportunities. Because of ambiguity in the question, UGC NET dropped it from evaluation. Now let's move to question number 89. Question number 89. Which one does not belong to inclusive approach? Option 1, flexible. Option 2, diagnostic. Option 3, individualistic. Option 4, holistic. Take a moment. The correct answer is option 2, diagnostic. Well, inclusive education focuses on flexibility, participation, cooperation, and holistic development. Diagnostic approach is mainly related to assessment and identification of learning difficulties rather than being a direct feature of inclusion. A quick net point. Inclusive education equals flexible and holistic approach. Now, moving on to question number 90. Question number 90. Which article of UNCRPD stresses awareness raising to foster respect for rights and dignity against discrimination? Option 1, Article 7. Option 2, Article 8. Option 3, Article 13. Option 4, Article 14. Think carefully. The correct answer is option 2, Article 8. Well, Article 8 deals with awareness raising. Its purpose is to promote dignity, respect, equality, and positive attitudes towards persons with disabilities. A quick net point. UNCRPD, Article 8 equals awareness raising. Now, let's see question number 91. Question number 91. Arrange the following four positions of soul from first to fourth. A. Jagrat. B. Turiya. C. Swapna. D. Pragya. The correct sequence is Jagrat, Swapna, Pragya, Turiya. Therefore, the correct answer is option 4. Well, according to the Mandukya Upanishad, these are the four states of consciousness. Jagrat means waking state. Swapna means dream state. Pragya means deep sleep state. Turiya means supreme consciousness. A quick net point. Turiya is considered the highest state of consciousness. Now, moving on to question number 92. Question number 92. Arrange the following steps of budget formulation and its role in implementation of educational programs. A. Finance Department issues guidelines. B. Heads of departments instruct subordinate offices. C. Budget serves as an instrument for implementing policies. D. Legislature appraises departmental performance before voting expenditure. The correct sequence is A. Finance Department issues guidelines. B. Heads of departments instruct subordinate offices. D. Legislature appraises departmental performance before voting expenditure. C. Budget serves as an instrument for implementing policies. Therefore, the correct answer is option 2. Well, first the Finance Department issues guidelines. Then departments prepare proposals. After legislative approval, the budget becomes an instrument for implementation. A quick net point. Budgeting is an important topic under educational finance. Now, let's move to question number 93. Question number 93. Arrange the following key points of Bandura's theory in chronological order. A. Modeling behavior. B. Social learning theory. C. Reciprocal determinism. D. Example of aggressive children. The correct sequence is A. Modeling behavior. B. Social learning theory. C. Reciprocal determinism. D. Example of aggressive children. Therefore, the correct answer is option 4. Well, Bandura first discussed modeling, then social learning theory, later reciprocal determinism, and finally practical illustrations such as aggressive behavior. A quick net point. Bandura equals observational learning, modeling, and reciprocal determinism. Now let's see question number 94. Question number 94. Arrange the following steps of action research. A. Formulation of action hypothesis. B. Identification of the problem. C. Collecting data. D. Evaluation of results. E. Formulation of action design. The correct sequence is B. Identification of the problem. A. Formulation of action hypothesis. C. Collecting data. E. Formulation of action design. D. Evaluation of results. Therefore, the correct answer is option 3. Well, action research begins with identifying a problem. Then a hypothesis is developed, data are collected, an action plan is implemented, and finally the results are evaluated. A quick net point. Action research equals immediate problem solving. Now, moving on to question number 95. Question number 95. Arrange the following commissions according to year of establishment. A. Justice Verma Commission. B. National Knowledge Commission. C. National Commission on Teachers. D. National Policy on Education. E. National Education Commission. The correct sequence is E. National Education Commission. C. National Commission on Teachers. D. National Policy on Education. B. National Knowledge Commission. A. Justice Verma Commission. Therefore, the correct answer is option 1. Well, National Education Commission came first in 1964, followed by National Commission on Teachers, National Policy on Education, National Knowledge Commission, and finally Justice Verma Commission. A quick net point. National Knowledge Commission was established in 2005 and chaired by Sam Pitroda. Now let's move to question number 96. Question number 96. According to Unruh and Unruh, arrange the curriculum development steps. A. Content. B. Goals and objectives. C. Need assessment. D. Evaluation. E. Implementation. The correct sequence is B. Goals and objectives. C. Need assessment. A. Content. E. Implementation. D. Evaluation. Therefore, the correct answer is option 1. Well, curriculum development starts with goals and objectives, followed by need assessment, content selection, implementation, and evaluation. A quick net point. Evaluation is usually the final stage of curriculum development. Now, moving on to question number 97. Question number 97. Arrange the following steps in educational research. A. Review of literature. B. Data collection. C. Formulation of hypothesis. D. Data analysis and interpretation. E. Identification of research problem. The correct sequence is E. Identification of research problem. A. Review of literature. C. Formulation of hypothesis. B. Data collection. D. Data analysis and interpretation. Therefore, the correct answer is option 1. Well, every research study starts with a problem. After reviewing literature, a hypothesis is formulated, data are collected, and finally analyzed. A quick net point. Research begins with problem identification. Now let's see question number 98. Question number 98. Arrange the following stages of an experiment. A. Selecting relevant variables. B. Designing the experiment. C. Conduct the intervention. D. Assigning participants to groups. E. Conduct the post-test. The correct sequence is A. Selecting relevant variables. B. Designing the experiment. D. Assigning participants to groups. C. Conduct the intervention. E. Conduct the post-test. Therefore, the correct answer is option 4. Well, researchers first identify variables, design the experiment, assign participants, conduct intervention, and finally administer the post-test. A quick net point. Experimental research focuses on cause and effect relationship. Now, moving on to question number 99. FIACS consists of 10 categories. Arrange the following descriptors in increasing order. A. Asking questions. B. Lecture. C. Accepts or uses ideas of pupil. D. Pupil talk initiation. E. Praise or encouragement. The correct sequence is E. Praise or encouragement. C. Accepts or uses ideas of pupil. Asking questions. B. Lecture. D. Pupil talk initiation. Therefore, the correct answer is option 2. Well, these correspond to category 2, category 3, category 4, category 5 and category 9 respectively. A quick net point. FIACS was developed by Ned Flanders. Now, let's move to question number 100. Question number 100. Arrange the given stages of reflection to write a good reflective journal. A. Feelings. B. Description. C. Action plan. D. Evaluation. E. Conclusion. The correct sequence is B. Description. A. Feelings. D. Evaluation. E. Conclusion. C. Action plan. Therefore, the correct answer is option 1. Well, according to Gibbs' reflective cycle, reflection starts with description, followed by feelings evaluation, conclusion, and finally action plan. A quick net point. Gibbs' reflective cycle is frequently asked in teacher education and educational research. Excellent. We have now completed questions number 77 to 100. Let's do a quick revision of the important points we learned. Charles Galloway is associated with non-verbal communication in classroom interaction. Malcolm Knowles is known as the father of andragogy. Andragogy means adult education. Robert Tennyson proposed the fourth generation ISD model. The ASSURE model starts with analyze learners, not analyze teacher. Constructivism believes that learners actively construct knowledge. Stephen Downes is associated with XMOOC. Internal compliance monitoring involves continuous review of organizational policies and procedures. Kurt Lewin proposed the unfreeze, change, refreeze model. PERT stands for Program Evaluation and Review Technique. Hersey and Blanchard are associated with situational leadership theory. Fragile X syndrome is associated with intellectual disability. Inclusive education emphasizes flexibility and holistic development. Article 8 of UNCRPD deals with awareness raising. The 4 states of consciousness are Jagrat, Swapna, Praja and Turiya. Bandura is associated with modeling, social learning theory and reciprocal determinism. Action research follows the sequence problem, hypothesis, data collection, action design and evaluation. The major educational commission sequence is National Education Commission, National Commission on Teachers, National Cull Policy on Education, National Knowledge Commission, and Justice Verma Commission. Curriculum development follows goals and objectives, need assessment, content implementation, and evaluation. Educational research follows problem, literature review, hypothesis, data collection, and data analysis. Experimental research follows variables design, group assignment, intervention, and post-test. FIACS sequence is praise, accepts ideas, questions, lecture, and pupil talk initiation. Gibbs reflective cycle follows description, feelings, evaluation, conclusion, and action plan. These are the key points from this section. Try to revise them regularly because many similar questions are repeatedly asked in NET examinations. Alright friends, that's all for today's session. Thank you for watching. Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep moving towards your NET success. See you in the next session. Thank you.